So today's lesson is going to be looking at different types of drawing, and the first thing you're going to need to do is find yourself a key. This is my work key, so I'm taking a key that I find really interesting. I like the shape, so I'm going to use this key. So now you found your key, a quick look, and then you're going to make it disappear. So you're going to have about 5 minutes to complete this first drawing, and this is a drawing from memory, so we're going to try and remember what that key looked like. So sketch lightly on the page, try and remember the shape. How long was it? What shape was the head of the key? Can you remember? Okay, so don't waste your time. If you think you've finished one, then have another go, take another section of the key, try and remember what it actually looked like. So when you finish that first drawing from memory, find your key from wherever you hid it, and just put your key near to your drawing and just see how well did you do. Did you get the correct shape? Was there anything missing? Does it look like the key in front of you? I've discovered that the end of my key is completely the wrong shape. The teeth are completely the wrong shape. The head of the key is a little bit flat. So have a look at yours and see how you did. So now we're going to move on to the second drawing today, and this is from observation, so we really need to look at our key very closely. Have a look, how many teeth does it have? What shape is the head of the key? How long is it? How thick is it? Turn the key over, check all of the different shapes that you can see. Are there any grooves? Is there any writing? Have a really good look, spend a few minutes now tracing your eyes around the outside of your key and looking at the shape in front of you. So, as this is a drawing from observation, we are going to keep looking at the key in front of us while we're sketching all the shapes that we can see. This should not include drawing around your key, so please don't put your key on the page and draw around it. I know that will give you a great shape, but actually this exercise is about using your eyes and really looking at the key in front of you. Now my top tip would be to sketch very lightly, sketch the shape, spend some time correcting the shape. Is it in proportion? Is the length right? If it doesn't look right, then quite often it's not. So make sure you spend quite a long time just checking, keep looking and making sure you get the overall shape correct first. So as you can see, I've spent quite a lot of time making sure I've got everything in the right place. There are some areas I keep going back to, and all the while I am continuing to really look at the key in front of me. I'm not guessing, I'm not making it up, I'm looking, because all of the information I need to help me with this drawing is there in front of me. So your eye should be looking just as much at the key in front of you as the marks and the drawing that you are doing on the paper in front of you. That's really important. When you're happy with the shape that you have drawn, then you can start adding in some details, looking at those areas that may have some texture. There may be grooves in the key, there may be lines on that key. It may be a battered old key and there may be little chunks missing. How is the head of that key connected to the length of the key? Does it have a ridge or is it smooth? Make sure you really look in front of you. So there you have it, your second drawing of the day, your drawing from observation. I'd like you to have a look at your first drawing compared to your second drawing and see what the differences are. What can you see? How are they different and why do you think this is? Take a few moments to have a look, and I'd like to think about why they may be different. Oh, and well done, that's your first observational drawing complete. So the last part of the task is to really use your imagination. I would like you to design a magical key called Neptune's Key. This is the only key that will unlock an extremely valuable box of ocean treasures located under the sea. Try and imagine a key that is so special and magical that everyone wants to own it. What do you imagine it would look like? Would it be made of jewels or shimmering mermaid scales dipped in ice? Is it dripping with gold, squid tentacles or silver threads? Is it on a magical chain? Is it green or icy blues? Does it maybe have fish tails or coral teeth? Or even Neptune's face? Is it a puzzle key? Do you have to unravel it? Is it set in glass that you have to break? You decide, it's your imagination. There may be shark fins or fishes or treasure boxes. It really is down to your imagination. You can even annotate, which means put little notes around your drawing if you want to explain a little bit more of what's going on. But make sure you upload your work at the end of the lesson at whatever stage it's at, and if you need more time, then just talk to me, message me, and we can sort that out too. Okay, so really enjoy this one. It's from your imagination.